It's all been smooth sailing. Everything's gone perfectly. What are those Muppet guys' names? Statler and Waldorf.
I'm Waldorf. I want to be Waldorf. I'm so much more of a Waldorf than you are. Screw you. You'd make a great Statler.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie. If you like what you see, please be sure to hit subscribe. I do a lot of unboxing videos and also some theater related content. And today's video is going to be one of my favorite types of videos to watch, which is Amazon favorites. I went back through all of the items I purchased from Amazon in 2020, which, given everything that is going on, I don't know if this is more than usual or not, but I had 140 orders from Amazon during 2020.
Wow. Sounds average.
By the way, off to the side, I have my daughters. My older daughter is Vivian.
Hi.
And my younger daughter is Charlotte.
You yelled in my ear. Sorry.
We joke that they are like the old man heckling Muppets. We had to Google their names.
I'm Waldorf. I'm Waldorf. We both want to be Waldorf.
They're Waldorf and Statler, and they're arguing over who gets to be Waldorf. All right, so anyway, I went back through my 140 orders and I picked my top 20 items of 2020, and I'm going to share those with you now.
How long did that take you?
A little bit. I have some pet items, I think 1 or 2 clothing items, and a lot of just general household items and some decor. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around, and here we go. I'm going to be glancing down at my computer during this video. I didn't try to gather all of these items because generally most of them are in use somewhere in my house, and going around and grabbing 20 items was going to be kind of a pain. So what we're going to do is I will put pictures of them up here, and I'll be looking at my computer to remind me what I'm talking about. So if you see me glancing down, that's why. Our first item is from Oxo, and it is the Good Grips Stainless Steel Soap Dispenser. If you watch my Grove collaborative video, I am trying to cut back on the amount of disposable plastic waste that we have. And so what I did was I purchased this dispenser and we use it at the sink for our dishwashing liquid. And then Method sells dish soap refills that use less plastic than if you were to just keep buying the bottles. And I went ahead and just purchased those. I bought a bunch of them. We have enough for probably the next 5 years of dish soap. But anyway, it cuts back on the amount of plastic waste that we have, and it's attractive. It's better than just having an ugly container sitting out on the counter, and it looks nice. As I tell you these prices, I'm going to tell you what they are today on Amazon, so just keep that in mind. Their prices fluctuate all the time, but it should give you a good estimate of how much the items cost. This is $19.99.
What were you doing in 1999?
I had met your father, and we were starting to date. This next item is a really cute lamp. I was going through Charlotte's room. We were cleaning it out and trying to get rid of some clutter, and I noticed that the lamp that she had in her room was still the same one that she had from when she was a toddler, and it didn't really match her decor or her personality anymore. So we were on a quest to find a lamp that was sort of more modern looking and just matched her decor a little bit better. The exact lamp that I purchased her is no longer available. I found the closest to what we actually have in her room, and it has good reviews. So it has a 4.5 star rating with 1,417 ratings, and it's $41.99. It is a 3-way touch control table lamp. It has an outlet built into the base, and it also has 2 USB charging ports as well. You got anything to say about the lamp?
It's good. I like being able to have it brightest during the day and then like make it darker at night. So
Yeah.
I can like get ready for bed.
Yeah, it's nice. She honestly, I think, has the nicest lamp in the house now. So it has 3 different settings. You can set it to a dim setting at night when you're getting ready to go to sleep, which she just said. And the way that you change the brightness is just by tapping on the base, right? So you don't have to mess with like any types of switches or anything.
Reminds me of like in hotel rooms.
Yeah, it's like a fancy hotel room lamp. This next item my daughter Vivian has, and I have one that's very similar, and it is a silk pillowcase, and the one that is currently on Amazon that matches what she has is $38.99. There's a coupon right now for 10% off of that. What is it that you like so much about the silk pillowcase? Yes, so the silk is good for curly hair because the hair doesn't get caught on it the way it would with a cotton sheet set, and it's just a little bit slicker. The other thing is it's supposed to make you have fewer creases when you wake up in the morning. Maybe that's true of younger skin. I don't find I have a ton of creasing, but there's still some creases, but my skin is more than twice as old as hers. So the other thing is that it's less absorbent than cotton. Any face products or hair products or just your own natural oils stay on you and aren't going into the pillow, so that it helps your hair just not get as dried out and helps anything that you're putting on your face go into your face and not into your pillow. This next item is a lighter, and it is $12.30, and we actually have two of these. I bought one for Vivian originally, and then I wound up buying another one for Charlotte.
The other way around. Mine first.
Okay. I bought one for Charlotte, and then I wound up buying a second one for Vivian. So what's nice about this lighter is if flames freak you out, there isn't a flame. It's sort of like a tiny mini taser, but for candles. So it emits a tiny spark when you push the button, and that's what you use to light your candles. I don't think it would be good for lighting pretty much anything else except candles. They do say on here for barbecues and fireworks, but I don't know that it would work that great for starting.
Maybe a firework.
Maybe like if you use
Maybe it's like a wick.
kindling, like paper, it could light paper, but I don't think if you're just trying to light a log that it would it would be able to handle that.
It's like narrow. You have to fit it between
Yeah.
the two things. The noise is kind of egregious.
Yeah, so I mean, it sounds a little like a taser, so it makes like a zapping sound when you turn it on, but it's not an actual flame, so that's a little bit less scary. And then the really nice thing is that it's rechargeable. So with a regular lighter, you're using up the liquid, and I don't know many people who actually refill their lighters. They usually just wind up getting tossed, and you wind up buying a new one. So with this, as long as you take good care of it and you recharge it, you just have to buy one, and it should last a very, very long time. The other nice thing is if you have a candle that has burned pretty far down, this has a top that bends so that you can bend it down into the candle and light it a little bit easier. I know when I have to light candles with a regular lighter and it's way down deep, it kind of makes that woof where the fire kind of comes up, and it's a little bit scary. So this just makes it a little easier if you have a deeper candle and trying to reach to light the wick. This next item I am hoping will help someone else. I should have said this at the beginning. I do not have any affiliation with Amazon. I'm not making any money off of this video. These are just items that have really worked for us, and I just wanted to share that. A lot of these I've actually found from watching other people's YouTube videos, so I just wanted to pay it forward. This one I found on my own. I went online and did some research. Our older dog Ellie was having a lot of issues with her mobility. She was basically having so much trouble getting around. She was only using 3 of her legs. She couldn't jump on and off the furniture like she usually does, and we have a lot of stairs, and at one point we even had a ramp built for her to get her down to the backyard without having as much help. She didn't seem to be in any pain, but I could tell her quality of life wasn't as good, so I just wanted to see if I could find anything that would help her, and I found this item that's called Pet Honesty Hemp, Hip, and Joint Supplement. And then on Amazon, you know how the Amazon titles are, it goes on for like 4 more lines. But anyway, it has hemp oil and hemp powder, glucosamine and chondroitin, and also turmeric and a bunch of other stuff. It's $38.99, and that is for 3 months worth. I have it on auto delivery so that it just keeps coming. She eats it like it's a treat, so it's not even a pain to give her. I don't have to like disguise it with anything. She gets excited each morning to take it, and literally she has gone from barely being able to get around. She's been able to go back to her original, I don't know, that sounds so stupid.
She is even better than like before.
Yeah, she
can play with Tony.
Yeah, she's able to run and play, and she's 13 years old, and the doctor, what is it the doctor said?
Excellent musculature.
The vet, at her most recent vet visit, said that she had excellent musculature, which we thought was really a funny thing to say. But anyway, she's able to run and play. She goes up and down the stairs like super lightning fast. She jumps on and off the furniture, and it's just really improved her quality of life, and for less than $15 a month, I think it's totally worth it. And if you're having issues with your pet's mobility, maybe this could help you too.
Plus, it's fun to say that your dog takes edibles.
This next item is
420.
this next item is not the most attractive, but it's working for us, and I thought I would share it. So Ellie, our older dog, never really got into digging too much, and even if she did, she's very small, so the amount of dirt that she could track into the house would be fairly minimal. Tony, we recently adopted. We've had him about 6 months, so he is super into digging, and he's almost 60 pounds, and when he decides
Big boy paws.
when he decides he wants to dig, and then when he decides he wants to come back in the house, he brings a lot of Carolina red clay with him, which is disgusting. We're sweeping daily. It's crazy. It was getting to where I couldn't keep up. I would have to sweep 2 and 3 times a day. So I decided to give this item a try. It's called My Doggy Place Ultra Absorbent Microfiber Dog Door Mat. And I went online and bought the largest size that I could find that would work for our space. It is extra large runner, and it's 5 feet by 3 feet, and it was kind of pricey, $64.99. When I bought it, I decided if it didn't work out, I would return it. And it seems to be at least cutting down on a lot of the dirt that he tracks into the house. For us, it works out because I have it on our sun porch, so I just keep the door to the house shut when I let him in, and I sort of make him run back and forth on that rug a few times before I let him into the house, and it really helps a lot. I'm not sure if I had the type of house where that was in my kitchen, I would be quite as happy about it. It depends on how fed up with dirt you are. Like I said, it's not super attractive. It looks like a big fuzzy mop. It does come in different colors so you can match your decor, but it's clearly just, you can tell from looking at it, it's for getting dirt off of feet. It's not like...
I feel like you could, even though if you don't have a room like we do, I feel like you could still keep it like outside the door on like the deck or like even on the grass.
Just bring it in when it gets wet and stuff. Yeah. Another item we got for Tony is this dog nail grinder. Which is not the most glamorous item, but he has very, very sharp claws, and he is big, so trying to get him to sit still and allow us to clip his claws would probably be kind of tricky. So this item, I don't get manicures, but I think it's very similar to what they use in nail salons, where it sort of just grinds the nail down. He doesn't love it, but he will sit and tolerate it, right? So it's not bad, and it's $29.99. Getting your dog's nails clipped usually costs about $15 per time, so this will pay for itself fairly quickly as long as you're able to get it to work. It is rechargeable, and it has 2 speeds based on the length of your pet's nails. This next item is a sweater that I purchased for myself. I found out about it from another YouTuber. I honestly can't remember which one. Otherwise I would give them credit. But it is an Amazon Essentials women's 100% cotton long sleeve V-neck sweater, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. I got mine in gray, and it has sort of almost like rainbow stripes down it.
You've worn it in many of it.
Yeah. It comes in sizes from extra small through double extra large, and at least right now my size is only $22.25, so that's a steal. It comes in 16 different colors, so maybe I should go on and buy another color because I really like it. It's a nice weight too. Like it's warm enough that with a coat over it, it's fine for winter, but I could see it working into the spring as well. I think it's pretty much a 3-season sweater. I wouldn't wear it in summer, but another item that I think, how did I find out about this one? A teacher friend told me about this one, and I think it's excellent. No one else in my family uses this, but I really like it. It is a 3D mask bracket, and what you do is you slip it inside of your mask before you put your mask on your face, and it helps keep the mask slightly away from your mouth, which, first of all, if you're wearing lipstick, keeps the lipstick from winding up all over your face and all over the inside of the mask. But also, I just find it a little bit easier to breathe and for people to be able to understand me. I wear a very form-fitting mask, so it works fine. I could see if you're wearing sort of some of the masks that fit a little more loosely, this might not necessarily work out for you, but if you're wearing a mask that fits, that's pretty contoured, this will be perfect. And especially if you're a teacher or some other profession where you have to have your mask on for long periods of time, it's just, I find myself feeling far less suffocated with the mask on when I wear this versus not wearing it. And you can get a set of 5 for only $9.99. So buy one for yourself and share with other people. My next item, my family makes fun of me when I wear these, but I don't care. They are called Dancesocks, and they are specifically made to go over your sneakers, and they are $10. Because of the pandemic, honestly though, even when it's not a pandemic, I like to work out on my own, and I like to do dance workouts a lot. You need to wear shoes even if you're working out inside because they still give you the support that you need on your feet. But when you're trying to do lots of pivots and turns on carpet with tennis shoes, it doesn't really feel very good and it makes it really difficult. So these, you just slip them on over your shoes. They say one size fits all. I'm not sure if you have a really large foot if these would work for you, but you could always return them. And they come in a bunch of different colors. I wear a size 8 and they slip on and off my tennis shoes really easily, and they've made it a lot nicer to work out. And I also feel like I'm not gonna wear down my carpet as much if I continue working out in the same spot over and over again, because these are just a little bit nicer to the carpet than my rubber soles of my tennis shoes.